Do you like goo? How about dragons? If so, I'm sure you'll like number 60. Just remove the GNOS. Yeah, it's Goodra alright. Goodra's a dragon made of slime, or goo, whatever you want to call it. Goodra's design is one that you must look at closely to see the appeal of. And to put it simply, I just think it's cute. So simply, in fact, that we're moving right into battling skills. Goodra is a pseudo-legendary, meaning its base stat total is 600. Most of this goes into its special defense and offenses, with good HP and decent speed and lacking defense. So I guess it's technically a special tank. Now for Goodra's abilities, it can have Sap Sipper, Hydration, or Gooey. Sap Sipper would work better if Goodra were weak to grass, and Hydration is good, but I think the smartest choice is Gooey. Goodra also has a quite big and very diverse move pool. So diverse, in fact, that it makes Goodra good with type coverage. As usual, Dragon will cover itself, and for Fairy and Ice, it can use Steel-type hidden power. Now let's look at the anime, specifically Ash's Goodra. This Pokemon's got some pretty kick-ass battling skills, and it's even got a lot of character for a Pokemon that Ash only owns for a handful of episodes. Yeah, I was mad when he released it, and that it didn't do that well in the Kalos League, but no matter, I still like Ash's Goodra. Heck, I like Goodra. No, I love Goodra, what with its cute design and potent battling skills, so it's easily my 60th favorite Pokemon. Ever feel like slashing some sand? If so, number 59 can surely help you, because it's Sandslash. With this one, we've got a porcupine, or a hedgehog, or echidna, or something like that. Whichever one of those is correct, all those animals are really cool. I also really like the spikes on Sandslash's back, along with those claws. Its eyes are pretty cool too. Now let's move into battling skills. Sandslash's BST is 450, which is okay. Most of this goes into its physical stats, with bad special stats and subpar HP and speed, so it's a physical tank at best. For abilities, Sandslash yields Sand Veil and Sand Rush. So much sand. They're both good, so your pick. If you're torn too, I'll help you decide. Which do you prefer, evasiveness or speed? If evasiveness, go for Sand Veil. If speed, go for Sand Rush. Now for move pool, Sandslash's is big and quite diverse, but sadly, not enough so for weakness coverage. For grass, it can use Scizor, and for ice, it can use a rock attack, but it has nothing on water. You could go for hidden power, but again, Sandslash has bad special attack, so I'd advise against that. So what you think? Could be a bit better? Alright, fine, take a look at Alolan Sandslash. This Alolan variant is an improvement in many ways. Its new design is so awesome, since it's basically covered in ice and steel. Because its new type is Ice and Steel, which is also awesome. Its battling skills are also buffed. It suffers a small special attack nerf for small boosts to its defenses. I'm very happy with that, since no Sandslash of mine would ever use special attacks anyway. Now for its new abilities. Actually, never mind. They're just different ones that function identically to that of normal Sandslashes. Also, its move pool is slightly worsened. However, unlike normal Sandslash, Alolan Sandslash is good with type coverage. Ice will cover ground, and it can use Aerial Ace for fighting and Earthquake for fire. So as you can see, Sandslash is decent in battle, but has an awesome design, while Alolan Sandslash has the best of both worlds, and therefore it easily earns 59th place. Number 58. Sorry, I can't think of any hints. It's Skarmory. Skarmory looks so flipping awesome. I mean, just look at it. It's a bird made of steel. Saying that's not awesome is like saying Pikachu is not yellow. Skarmory's also got some cool features, like its head blade, blade tail, metal talons, darker gray collar, yellow eyes, colorful wings, and that's it. So let's proceed to battling skills. Skarmory's BST is 465, which is, again, It has really high defense with pretty good special attack and decent special defense and speed. Now for abilities, Skarmory's possibilities, get it, are Keen Eye, Sturdy, and Weak Armor. I'd go for any of these except Weak Armor, since that one's quite a gamble. Now for its move pool, Skarmory's is big, but not entirely diverse. And because of this, it's not good with type coverage. Rock Slide can cover fire, but aside from Hidden Power, which I don't recommend since Skarmory's special attack is ass, it's got nothing on electric. So yeah, it's not too hard to see that Skarmory's not the best battler, but it's also easy to see that it has a really epic design, and that's why I give it 58th place. Skarmory. Look, on Noah's Ark, Canine. Take away the look on Noah's, and you've got number 57. That's right, it's our Canine. As its name implies, our Canine is a huge canine, resembling a tiger and a lion, and maybe a dog. But for design itself, our Canine looks really cool, with its cream-colored hair, and especially those black stripes. I also like how it's so big. Alright, you got me. I have nothing else design related to say, so it's time for battling skills. Our Canine's BST is 555, which is extremely high. Its stats are pretty balanced, but it has a little more offense and speed, and therefore, it's a little better as a sweeper. Our Canine can have Intimidate, Flash Fire, and Justified for abilities. I can never find use for Flash Fire since fire resists itself anyway, and if our Canine were weak to dark, Justified would work better, so I'd always go with Intimidate. Our Canine boasts a big and diverse move pool, and is good with type coverage. Although for a different reason, being all pure fire types need is a grass move. Just go with Solar Beam. Or if you don't want to wait a turn, go for Grass Hidden Power. Yeah, our Canine seems like a pretty solid battler, huh? That's because it is. And that, along with its awesome design, is why it's easily my 57th favorite Pokemon. Number 56 is a bear Pokemon from Alola. You got it, it's Beware. Honestly, I used to hate this Pokemon. For some reason, when I first saw it, its type and design just put me off. However, over time, it grew on me. I kinda warmed up to its origin, a red panda and a teddy bear. A bit weird, I'll admit, but I still like it. The pink and white parts and the black body. I also like how dangerous it is, despite not looking it. Beware has immense power, so much, in fact, that its hug can crush your spine. Wow, it doesn't know its own strength. But let's go to battling skills now. Beware's BST is 500, which is great, again, and it's got high HP and attack, with some defense. For abilities, Beware can have Fluffy, Clutch, or Unnerve. Clutch is only useful in uncommon situations, and Unnerve is good, but my choice would always be Fluffy, since it'll give it even more bulk. Yes, it also gives it an extra weakness, but I think it's worth it. Now for its move pool, it's a little diverse. Just a little. But despite that, Beware's not good with type coverage. None of its weaknesses are weak to the same type, so you'll have to pick which ones to deal with. But after you do, Beware can use Rock Slide for flying, and Fire if you ended up choosing Fluffy, Aerial Ace for fighting, and Shadow Claw for psychic. And aside from Hidden Power, which again, I don't recommend, given Beware's low special attack, it's got nothing on Fairy. Now for the anime, there's a Beware affiliated with Team Rocket. But disregarding that, Beware is great in battle with a cute and cool design and interesting origin, so I'd say it easily earns 56th place. A whole part without a single Sinnoh Pokemon. Wow, I did not expect that at all. Anyway, number 55 is from Sinnoh, as I just implied, and is the honcho of crows. Yes, it's Honchkrow. Honchkrow is a crow with a really cool design. The built-in fedora and scarf, and the red color complementing the black. Again, I'm not crazy about birds, but this thing looks completely epic. But also epic about Honchkrow are its battling skills. 505 is a great BST, and Honchkrow has high HP and offenses. Now for its abilities, it can have Insomnia, Super Luck, and Moxie. Honestly, I love all these abilities, so it would take me forever to choose. So I'll leave that to you. Hey, you're the one watching. Honchkrow's also got a big and diverse move pool, even enough for weakness coverage. Steel Wing can cover Fairy and Ice, and Ground Hidden Power can cover Rock and Electric. Now for the anime, Paul's got a Honchkrow, and frankly, if he didn't, it would be a crime. Since Paul and Honchkrow are completely alike, the thing's also pretty dang good in battle, feinting a Dragonite with a single Sky Attack, even if it was a critical hit. Jeez. So yeah, Honchkrow's got an awesome design, awesome battling skills, and an good anime portrayal, so I'd say not giving it at least 55th place would be a crime also. Number 54 is a starter. It's from Hoenn. It's dual-typed. Its best stat is attack. It has only one weakness. It's Swampert, alright. Swampert is based on a mudfish or something like that, or an axolotl, and I really love axolotls. They're so cool looking. Swampert's also got some cool features, especially those protruding gills. Guess who ran out of design stuff to say? Guess what time it is? Battling skills. At 535, Swampert's BST is the highest of all fully evolved starters. And apart from speed, its stats are all well balanced. Swampert's abilities are Torrent and Damp. And Damp only works in uncommon situations, so, at least in my opinion, the better choice is Torrent. Now for its move pool, it's quite large and diverse. And as for weakness coverage, as I said before, Swampert's only got one weakness, which is Grass, so Ice Punch will work for it. There are others, but Ice Punch is the one that I use. We're done! Yeah, you called my bluff, we're not done. Swampert's got a Mega Evolution, and it's quite a deadly one at that. Except HP, it gets small buffs to all stats, giving it very high attack power with good defenses to complement it. However, it doesn't stop there. Mega Swampert's ability is Swift Swim, so if there's rain, it becomes quite an effective physical sweeper, again with good defenses to further rate it. As for its design, it's pretty cool, but I don't really like it any more or less than regular Swampert's. Now for the anime, Brock has a Marshtomp, which he didn't evolve into Swampert. Freaking brain, but overall, both Swampert and its Mega are very useful in battle and have awesome designs, so it's expert enough to earn 54th place. Congratulations, now you know the other half of Swampert's name origin. Another evolution. Let's play the deduction game again. Its best stat is a special one. With that, we can eliminate Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, and Leafeon again. Said stat is special defense. Now we can get rid of Glaceon. It hails from Johto. That's right, number 53 is Umbreon. Like Espeon, Umbreon's based on a feline with a dark color and several yellow rings. Do I even need to say it? Completely badass. Relatively speaking, Umbreon's design is quite simple, but it's extremely badass. Again, now for Umbreon's battling skills. Its BST is 525, and just look at these stats. Special defense, and HP are its three highest stats in that order, meaning this Pokemon is very bulky. And granted, it's quite sucky on the offensive side. Umbreon, for abilities, can have Synchronize and Inner Focus. They are both useful, but my choice would be Synchronize. But Umbreon does have one bad quality, and that would be its move pool. It's fairly big, but not very diverse. And yes, this means it's bad with type coverage. Psychic can cover fighting, but as for Bug and Fairy, which share no weaknesses, its only option is Hidden Power, so you'll have to pick one to leave out. Oh, also, in the anime, Gary has an Umbreon, and that's it. So, overall, Umbreon's a defensive Pokemon, so if you're the all-out attacking type, I do not recommend Umbreon, but nonetheless, the skills Umbreon does have, paired with its badass design, is what makes it earn 53rd place on this list. I need to cut some paper, someone get me a pair of scissors. I would also accept number 52, Scizor. Scizor appears to be based on a mantis, although with additional features that at least try to make you think otherwise. The red color, the pincers in place of sides, the wings, and actually, that's about it. Did I forget to say that this is extremely awesome and epic? Because I'm pretty sure I did. Anyway, now for battling skills. Scizor's BST is 500, which is great, and it's got super high attack with good defense and decent special defense, so it works best as a physical tank. Scizor's abilities are Swarm, Technician, and Light Metal. Light Metal is a gamble, so I'd go for any but that. Now for Scizor's move pool, it's somewhat big and diverse, and yes, Scizor has only one weakness, Fire, but it can't cover it. Well, effectively, anyway. You could go with Hidden Power, but since Scizor lacks good special attack, I wouldn't do that if I were you. So, good, right? Well, good isn't good enough, so let's kick things up a notch with Mega Scizor. Except HP. Man, how many times have I said that? It gets a small buff to all stats, so it can do what it normally does, but better. It also has Technician for an ability, like regular Scizor. This, plus the super high attack stats, plus Bullet Punch? Yes, please. And as for its design, it looks so much more cool and badass. Again, in the anime, Gary, again, has a Scizor, and that's it. Again. Again. So yeah, it seems pretty clear that both Scizor and its Mega are good in battle and have epic designs, so it should be just as clear that it easily earns 52nd place. Have you ever wondered what my zodiac sign is? If so, I'm a Scorpio. Yeah, 51 is Drapion. And by the way, I was kidding, I'm a Capricorn. Drapion is a huge scorpion, and that's it. But it does have some cool features, like its pincers, eyes, fangs, tail, and all those purple body segments, I guess. But no matter how you look at it, Drapion's design is really cool. Now for its battling skills, it's got a BST of 500, which again is great, and it has very high defense with slightly less, but still high attack and speed. So physically, I guess it could be a sweeper or a tank. Now for abilities, Drapion has access to Battle Armor, Sniper, and Canine. They're all useful, so I'll let you pick which one is best. On to Drapion's move pool. It's both big and diverse. And yes, Drapion is good with type coverage, although mostly because it only has one weakness. Said weakness is ground, so to cover it, it can use moves like Aqua Tail or Ice Fang. In the anime, Paul has a Drapion, which is pretty damn powerful, beating half of Ash's team in the Sinnoh League. It also really knows how to use its body. Don't read too much into that statement. So yes, Drapion is awesome in all these aspects, and therefore, it clearly earned its number 51 spot.